Your Father's Root Beer with A&W Root Beer along with some good vodka. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We greatly appreciate it. Guarantee you, you're going to love this video. Now in today's video, we're diving into an intriguing comparison that combines nostalgia with a twist. We're putting the popular Not Your Father's Root Beer against the classic A&W spiked with 2.08 ounces of vodka. This is a battle between a pre-mixed alcohol root beer and a DIY version. Which will come out on top? Stick around and find out. Now, first up, we'll introduce the contenders. We have Not Your Father's Root Beer. This isn't your typical root beer. It's a unique blend of spices and vanilla with a surprising kick of alcohol. With a 5.9 ABV, it's designed to give you a nostalgic taste of root beer with an adult twist. And it is very good. And then we have A&W root beer and vodka. This in the city I live in, it's a top shelf vodka, Platinum 10X. I don't know if that's the brand name, but that's what it says. I'm not a vodka drinker, I'm a beer drinker, but I love this root beer, and I wanted to see if we can make some, a DIY version of it. Now, I come up with a formula. I go to a website where I make these formulas, and you'll see the formula up here or up here. I'm not exactly sure which side, but it'll show how I come up with the formula. There is a formula to come up with how much you need to equal that. So that's how we come up with it. Now first off, I'll open this. Well, first off, what I'm going to do, so I got to come up with 2.08 ounces of the vodka. Now this vodka, there's really no smell to it. Hardly any. We're going to put 2.08. And I'm spilling enough. Well, that's way too much. .005. That's about as close as I'm going to get. So what we'll do is we'll pour some of this in. I needed a different glass because I'm not going to be able to get all of it in there. We don't need the scale anymore. So move that out of the way. kind of liqueur they use to make this drink, the Not Your Father's Root Beer. But there's not a whole lot of flavor in vodka, so we're going to see if it tastes somewhat close. Now, if you see my other videos, you see me try out this beer, or root beer. And if you're a fan of root beer, and you like liquor, you're going to love this. It's very good. Now, I'm not going for any contest here for different heads or the carbonation. I'm not going for any of that, because I really don't know what kind of root beer they use here if they make their own. I don't know if they distill their own liquor and then combine it, or if they have a third party do that. I don't know. So we'll try this one first. Smells like this one. They both smell alike. Maybe they're using A&W. And with the aroma, I'm just getting smells of what you would smell with root beer. Nothing out of the ordinary. But I tell you what, so it's not as cold as this one's going to be, because this was sitting out on the counter. So that 2 ounces warmed up the other 12 ounces just a little bit to make it 10 degrees maybe warmer than this. So, but it tastes really good. Well, I would think that good thing I don't have much going on today. These might taste almost identical. I would have to chill this one down to get to this point to do an exact taste test. But they taste a lot alike to me. I'm a beer expert. My palate has been designed to love beer. Not so much root beer, but it's very good. And I would have to do the math on how much root beer you could get. Now if you bought a liter or a 2 liter, and then one of these, and this is gonna last you, well, that made one, it's still way up to here. I don't know how many ounces are in this. And I'll put it on in the description, not the description, but up here on the sides of how many ounces this is and how many of these glasses you can make equivalent to this. Now this just had a tiny little bit less alcohol in it, but it was 2.005 that I had in it compared to this has 2.08, because to get 5.9% alcohol in 12 ounces of non-alcoholic beer, you gotta come up with 2.08 ounces. So I was just a tiny bit under that. So I don't think, if you were to put the rest, and that's very, very little, you're not really gonna notice the difference. The only difference I notice between these two is the temperature. And it sure would be funny to know that these guys here used A&W and this. I mean, the odds are pretty slim that they do, but A&W, I've always loved A&W all my life. I really not much of a pop drinker. I gave up drinking pop so many years ago, but I saw this probably a couple of weeks ago maybe. I had to try it, and then I just thought of the idea to buy some of this, and this is the perfect thing to try mixing it, because it doesn't really give an off flavor or an extra flavor, just gives you a boost. So if you've ever had Not Your Father's Root Beer, this definitely has more of a root beery flavor. What I mean by that, if you were to put a little root beer sucker, whatever they call them, in your mouth and suck on it, that's the flavor. Not so much this. And I don't think the temperature is changing the flavor. Either way, if you want to experiment, I don't think you're going to be unsatisfied or unhappy. I think you'll be mighty happy, save a little bit of money, and have a lot of fun. I remember for 12 ounces of liquid or pop that does not have any alcohol in it, you need 2.08 ounces, and that's going to give you a 5.9% drink with 12 ounces. Now if I put 2 ounces in a beer that has 4%, obviously it's going to be more. I started out with no alcohol in that. So I think this is a success. I'm glad I got this today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and share, and we'll see you next time. Happy drinking. Peace.